Call the meeting to order. Let's begin with our pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We pray with me. Gracious Father, we thank you for this day and the opportunity to serve our county, dear Lord. Please help us to remember the great right we have to vote today. We cherish that and keep it safe and keep it to us, dear Lord. Please help us to be able to always maintain it. Please help us to do the right thing for our county today and the elections we make it here in this business. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Next item is the approval of the agenda.
Mr. Chair.
Hands of everyone here.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to add item number 8 before adjournment, request from PD Community Action.
Okay.
I'll make a motion we add
Do we
that.
need to approve the agenda and then amend it? Or we need to add that before we start?
Okay. Add it
Add it after we do it?
before you amend it.
Before? All right, we're going to approve the item
Right.
item 9.
Yep.
Okay. Say which one it is again one more time, please.
Item number 9 to a request from PD Community Action.
The community action.
Yeah, formal motion.
Yes.
I'll make a motion
Okay, we have a motion to add that to the agenda item. Is there a second?
Second.
We got a motion to second. Is there any discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Now, I'll ask for a motion to approve the amended agenda as stated. Is there a motion? Got a motion, is there a second? Motion second, any discussion? All in favor? Amended agenda is approved. Our first item of real business is ordinance number 2606, first reading. Authorized issuance and sale of not exceeding $2,100,000 general obligation bond, Series 2026 of Dillon County, South Carolina, fixing the form and details of the bond, providing for the payment of the bond, authorizing the chairman of the county council and county administrator to determine certain matters relating to this bond, providing for the payment of the bond, the disposition of the proceeds of the bond, and other matters relating thereto. Is there a motion to approve this ordinance?
I'll make a motion we approve it.
We got a motion for first reading. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried. Next item of business.
Okay.
Next item is the appointment of a capital sales tax committee. From my understanding in reading the law for that, Tim, our Mr. Administrator, is that county council appoints 3.
That's correct.
The largest municipality, by the ratio that they have, appoints, after the rounding of the numbers, appoints 2.
Yes, sir.
And those 2 appoint 1 person
From Latta or Lakeview.
from Latta or Lakeview.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Within the city of Latta or town of Latta or town of Lakeview.
Can we get a clearance on that? Cause, I think, the way I read it now, maybe I probably need Brandon, by us having just 3 municipalities, I think each one of them would have a, what you call it. Dillon, city of Dillon have 1, town of Latta have 1, town of Lakeview.
On the paper they sent us, it said that the
And that was from
largest
Brandon.
municipality would do 2,
Two of them
and
on
then,
3?
yeah, and then them 2 would pick 1.
You finna start a division between Latta and Lakeview.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what it said in
I did ask for a clarification. Tim got that and sent it to me. And what it is the reason they get 2 is by the difference in size. Dillon
I mean,
is
that's the
so
rule,
much,
I mean, I'm
being
okay
so
with
much
it,
larger.
but I just know it's gonna throw confusion between town of Latta
So
and town of
because
Lakeview.
I didn't care for it either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
But anyway, that being the way it is, county
They won't
council,
lie to picking theirs and what, cause they won't,
that's true.
all I had.
which is probably gonna work out better in the long run, so I'll leave it alone.
I thought
Right.
I had it up to Rob because I was looking at, oh, yeah, whenever somebody sent it to me.
I got it in
Yeah.
email.
Yeah,
They sent it to know.
yeah.
I think I sent to everybody.
I know you got the thing, yeah, I know you sent us a thing.
Yeah, he sent it to us, yeah, and it was saying on
And
it.
that's what I asked for.
Okay, okay.
When he sent it to us, I asked him to check.
Well, I'm okay with it.
Anyway, but with that said, Dillon County Council appoints 3.
Yeah.
And even though I'm chair, I would like to appoint Ms. Mamie Leggett, Mr. Walt Brown, and Matthew Elvington as the 3 appointees from the county. That's 1 from the general area of each municipality. put that in the form of a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Well, we need to do them one at one, don't we?
We have to vote on one by one.
Yeah.
But I want to vote on those three.
I just take each one of them
So the
individually.
rest of the council ain't gonna have a choice to put anybody in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, if these fail, I mean, sure, you have a chance to
Yeah.
get somebody.
Okay, but I mean, I just, I mean,
Well, but
I like all three of them you putting on there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all three of them good people, you know what I'm saying, you know?
But we
Yeah,
vote
we
on
have
them
to vote
individually,
on
and
one.
if one of them fails,
Yeah.
then we can add
You
somebody.
make a motion.
Might as well improve them all, because we got the 4 votes.
So we got a motion and a second.
Trees, she said something.
Go ahead, babe.
So we didn't have a choice, we just have to go with the 3 people that they nominated.
No,
No,
you
you
do
can
not.
make a nomination.
You can, if these fail, you can make a nomination.
Okay, well, I'm not voting for those.
Is there any discussion on the nomination? We have a motion and a second.
Well, I think with this coming up before the meeting, when nobody knew about it, I think.
We ain't had a chance to even look at it.
We ain't
You
got it.
done got the name before.
Well, I tell you, I'll make a nomination for Walt Brown.
I'll second that. If that's what you want.
I mean, if you wanted to.
I'm okay with all.
I mean,
I'm okay with all three, but I just feel like county council's been left out completely.
Go ahead and
before
make a
council.
motion. No,
What
that's
is
what I'm
they
saying. Go ahead and make a
I'll
motion.
make a motion, we put Joey Williams.
A second.
I agree.
That's 3 votes right there. Can we get one more?
We're not voting on them now.
I
We're
vote for
making a
Joey
motion.
Williams, Drew.
Oh, I thought you said
We're
you
not-
make
we're making a motion. He made a motion for Walt Brown.
Yeah.
Oh,
We gotta
okay.
do them.
You
one
made
by
a,
one.
one at
you
a
made a
time.
motion for Williams.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
have
Yeah,
nothing
one
against
at a
Williams,
time.
he's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I
I
just
got
wanted.
nothing against him.
yeah, one at a
All
time.
right, now the other two I nominated, I will nominate Matthew Evans. Is there a second?
Second on that.
I've got a motion and a second for that, so we've got 3. Is there a motion for Mamie Leggett?
I make that motion.
We got a motion, is there a second?
A second.
We got a motion and a second for 4 people. We've got a vote for 3 of them. Is that correct?
Oh, we ain't got to vote. Then we call them all together. I'm gonna vote for some of you voting. I'm gonna vote for the 3 you
You made a
voting.
motion, you wouldn't have brought it up now, so anyway.
You
that's
got a
the reason I'm
motion
doing
and a
it.
second, yeah.
That's the reason
So
I'm
which
doing
one
it.
you going now? Walt? I vote for, I'll second Stevie on Walter.
All right.
But
we'll
he's
make-
the chairman. I'm gonna let him run the
All
meeting.
right, so let's do this right here. Let's do this right here. First nomination was Walt Brown. Let's vote for him. All in favor of him being on the committee? All opposed, Mr. Treese? Your vote?
Walt Brown.
I'm gonna on there.
What you say, Trees?
I'm for.
Okay.
All right, so that's one of them.
He's a good
It
one.
was unanimous.
I'll
Next one nominated was Williams.
Joey Williams.
Okay. Got a motion and a second. There was no discussion. All in favor of that one?
A second.
I'm in favor of Joey.
We got 1, 2.
Yeah,
We
3.
got 3. You got 3 votes.
Drew, you put me down?
Yes.
Okay.
Next nomination was Matthew Evans. All in favor of him? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 votes.
I know some guys go there.
Next item, next
What
one.
did she vote on
Trees,
Matthew?
the trees.
I'm not for, huh?
Matthew Everington.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, next one was Mamie
Which one we on
Leggett.
there, Matthew?
Mamie Leggett.
Let's put me down for Matthew. I'll go with Matthew. Ain't got no problem with Matthew. He's a good guy, you know what I'm saying?
All in favor of Mamie Leggett? Okay.
He's a good one.
Mr. Treese?
I'm for.
Okay. So you got the total, Mr. Drew.
I might be going one again. Okay. Joy,
7,
Walt Brown,
4, 7.
everybody's everybody's in favor of Walt Brown. Okay. And Mamie Leggett.
Everybody's in favor of her.
Okay. Matthew
Everybody's in favor of
Everybody was in favor of that.
Everybody's in favor
and
of
Joy Williams.
3. No, nobody. He
Yeah,
had 3 votes.
Had 3.
Okay, so that was Robbie, Brad, and Trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Administrator, we've elected our capital sales tax committee.
And
If you'd advise them,
I'll get with the city and get them together and get them to go ahead and report.
if you advise the rest of them who that is, we do. will, if you'll let them, their two members know that they should appoint the other.
And it does say in that thing that it goes by the ratio of what's called, in that, I mean, I didn't read the thing that Tim says, is that what it says? Even though they ain't but 3 municipalities, I know in Marion.
It's by population, and it comes out, you got to have your population's got to be like a 1 to qualify for a vote.
You have got the term.
I'm hoping
look
they'll
over
pick
this
somebody out of
correct.
Lakeview for
That
that
come
sake,
from
for
the
that
attorney.
sake, I'm hoping they'll pick somebody out of Lakeview.
No, you're right.
That's why it's going to people else.
You're right. Or pick somebody that's from Latham and move to Lakeview.
But them two people picked.
Yeah, the
Them
two from the
That's
city.
part, I thought county council picked it.
But now, okay, that's why we're talking about this. Who picks the projects? I know what the answer is.
What will happen now is this group will get together and there'll be a form that people are submitting projects. Have to submit those projects with the cost and clarification of what the projects are and what they're for. All those will go to that committee. Then the committees will make the recommendations back to y'all in an ordinance that y'all will approve the ordinance or
But
not.
we as county council got to approve for what the county wants. We
Y'all,
got to
what
vote
I would
for
ask
citizens.
is y'all get that to me and let me put it together to submit to them.
Yeah. And then the town lies put what they want to let you put what they want.
That's right.
But we're gonna have, but it's gonna be submitted all that to them, you know what I'm saying, not just.
We submit all that to the committee.
Yeah,
Committee decides on which projects to put on.
no, you better double check that.
I did.
Check, that's why we need Brandon, cause see, Brandon making a lot of money on this deal.
He's doing it. I think Brandon's,
Brandon's going to
I
check.
think there's been some research already done.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be doing
What
all
I'm
I
that.
was texting him, so he emailed himself and all this, but he sent me something different not long ago about it.
What did he say to you?
Well, it just said that, it be up to the committees to, well, as a matter of fact, Brandon did them, I said Brandon, it wasn't Brandon, it was my association, one of the largest associations, it wasn't Brandon, it was association. They said it's left up to your governing bodies to decide, and it's a county project, it's not a town project, not a city project. We decide if we let the cities in on it, you know what I'm saying, which I'm okay with letting the cities in on it, I mean, or the towns, you know what I'm saying? But they said it's really a county project, they said that even the money would come back to the county like it did before.
That's true, yeah.
They
That's
said
what's
all
true.
has to go through the county.
But everybody, the towns and the county get to submit projects.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the.
Well, you need them because you have to sell it to them on some
Yeah.
buying things, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like that it still belongs to the county to have the final say-so on it. That's why you gotta have 3 readings and a public hearing on this thing.
That's on the committee's formulation of the question that they're posing for the ballot. And that question that they put on the ballot includes the project.
I understand that, but we as council have got to agree with what we want on the ballots. I mean, we can't just go there and just say,
Well,
well,
we vote no, we don't agree.
what?
We vote no, we don't agree.
Yeah.
I ain't arguing about it, I just, you know what I'm saying, I just think it's I think the county council, you can't let the committee pick the committee, I mean, the project, according to the statute, according to what it says in the association. But I mean, you know, if they look, I'm hoping they do it wrong, then that way we'll just have to recall it. You know what I'm saying, if he's doing wrong.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's gonna get.
I don't wanna recall it, I don't wanna waste time, but
Be
I.
honest with you.
Yeah,
We need, that's why, listen, Brandon Norris is making a bunch of money off this deal through Dillon County. That's why he should have come to this meeting and meet with us, you know what I'm saying? That way we got a question to ask him. But that's just my opinion, you know, but I ain't against it, I mean, if it'll work, I mean, I'm for it, you know?
I
Cause it's gotta be on the ballot for August 15th.
don't even know.
So that means we're gonna have to have a call meeting on it. And I'm okay with it, but I mean, if it, look, people want it, let them vote on it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know?
That's what's
Is
happening.
my understanding of the committee wrong? Is my understanding of the committee wrong?
'Cause a lot of people don't
We can submit projects to the committee
That's right.
through the members on the committee,
But they have to vote for it.
but they decide amongst themselves.
They make the recommendation
which
of
ones
what's
go
on there
ballot.
back to y'all in the order. And if,
But we don't have to take a recommendation.
No,
The final vote comes to
We
the
can,
council.
we can vote against it going on the ballot.
that's right.
If you don't like those, you vote against it going on the ballot.
Yeah,
That's,
I think that's how it is.
that's the reason I voted yes last time, because I didn't vote no until I saw this was the problem.
Yeah. I understand that, but I just.
How did you know what the projects were? We don't know what the
I
projects
don't know what the projects
are.
are.
You
That's
said.
what I'm saying,
I
this
don't-
Yeah, you
order,
don't wanna vote no
if you
on
read
that
that
first
statute on
thing
it,
until
Tim
you
got,
find out
read
what
the statute on
Oh,
it.
okay.
It says that committee puts it on, they do the ballot question, which is,
Right.
but they got to have a recommendation. We can't let just say, individuals say, we're gonna put this project on there, I mean, and I know you want each municipality to get what they want, but that's why you're trying to sell it to the public, you know what I'm saying? I fully understand that. But I still think the final thing, check with Brandon and Kent was saying, and I guarantee he's gonna tell you it's gonna be left up to the county council with the project.
Oh, yeah, 'cause no, well, from what I sort of read, and I'm not 100% sure neither,
Yeah.
was whenever the committee comes up with the projects, right? Okay, they bring it in front of us. If we don't like it, we vote it no, and we don't send it to the ballot.
A general question, how that committee gonna know how much sewer infrastructure gonna cost?
That,
Well, that's what I'm
that,
saying.
that has to be whoever's submitting that,
Has to
have
have.
to have that in the form and request.
They need to have, how much stuff like it costs.
Yes,
Really.
exactly.
That's
The-
why.
the committee don't do that.
Don't submit stuff to him or let him.
And like I said, if we don't like it, we vote it no.
And without getting an appraiser, not appraiser, but somebody give us a quote on something,
Yeah.
how much a new fire department?
Well,
or
they have to
a
do
new-
that.
Whatever they do, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they'll have, that committee has to
You
do.
gotta have something right, you know what I'm saying?
You'd have to get that estimate beforehand in that proposal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Committee authorizes,
But look, I'm okay with it, we just,
I just don't, I don't
the
think
committee
it's that bad.
authorizes a certain amount of money to build
but I
the
just want to see
building,
them votes up later in life.
the engineering for doing that, the plans, all the permits and everything.
Yeah.
That's gotta be included in it.
Mhm.
Following the inside area.
Like I said,
But we got good people on the board, let's let them look at it, you know? But I still think Brandon ought to come, cause I mean, the
Is
county got
administrator, you
paid.
mind asking him coming to the next
Sure.
meeting?
Mhm. Yeah.
See if we can ask a question.
yeah, go ahead, it's up.
Yeah.
Green building and,
Okay.
in the trouble.
Next item,
I'll be with
approval of a contract for a tax assessor and for the for our tax assessor and reassessment. Could I ask you to review the contract
Yes,
in
sir.
general? You ain't got to go in detail, just tell us what, you know,
This proposal that's been given to us is to carry, as was mentioned in there the other day, is that it would take 3 years to get someone certified as a full tax assessor. And what they are proposing to do is to provide that tax assessor services for 3 years. And you see there, it's broken down into years. That tax assessor position to support the administrative support they're gonna give is $66,000 a year. And then the additional fees over to the right there is what the charges would be for the reassessment over a 3-year period. But that takes care of the assessor's position and the reassessment, and there it shows you how it's broken down. Even if you hired a tax assessor today, you're still gonna have to have someone come in to assist them in reassessment when you're having to do all the properties. And what our proposal was is to go back and delay reassessment 1 year, bring someone on board to help us get ready for that reassessment, to do the reassessment, and to and spread it out over a 3-year period. So that's what you have there, Mr. Chair.
okay. Y'all have general description, contract,
One other thing let me add in. When I did the budget, we budgeted $216,940 for professional services to do this. And if you look at it, for this fiscal year would be $144,000. Second year would be would be a little over 200 or so. So basically over a 3-year period, you're saving money from what we had budgeted.
Can we do a little discussion on it?
yeah, let's get a motion first, then we'll discuss. Is there a motion to approve the contract?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Now it's ready to discussion.
Yes, sir. Last 3 weeks ago, we had a meeting up here, so we had our last meeting. And they give us a quote for $201,000 per year for 6 years, which come over $1 million, this company. They don't have no other kind of, this is a brand new company, never done a reassessment as far as this company. I know the guys that started, they got they work for other counties. But the thing was $201,000 per year.
I think it was 217.
Why now?
I think it was 217.
217.
Well, the thing we have was 201. 201, and it was $1.2 million for 6 years. But then, look at it, double check, but, all right, they're gonna give you 3 days a week. This new contract they just sent us is only 2 days a week. And they're going at $246,000 per year is what you would pay them, 492 over a 2-year period. So you went up 45,000.
That's a 3-year period, right, Tim?
That was a 2-year period.
You're,
You're down to 2 years. And
Your-
240 is 492.
total of 492, that includes your admin and also the reassessment.
Yeah,
First year be 108, which we pay up front, then 144, then 174, and then 66.
But when you do the 492 in the 2 years, which is the 2 years that they're gonna do the office, they're gonna build the office, add that to your, what you call it, that's $246,000 per year. So that's $45,000 more per year.
Well, this is the thing, it's 66 to run the office, correct? The biggest fee is doing the reassessment itself.
That's correct.
All right, but what it's all coming together, 492 divided up over 2 would be 246.
It's really three.
Yeah, it's third-year option on there.
But the only but there's a minimum of 2 days a week. They said they'd be there 2 days instead of 3 days, and in the contract says a minimum of 2 days a week.
Minimum, not a maximum.
Okay, but a minimum of 2 days a week, and you talking about $246,000 that we will be paying. And when most counties has got them in the office doing that work, and an average assessor makes about $70,000 in the PD area. $360,000 just to do reassessment. You could hire 3 county administrators.
Most counties has a licensed assessor,
I fully
and not
understand.
just putting a percentage on there to actually do reassessment. So that's what we're trying to get.
But that's what these people do it the same way they doing it.
No, they're not.
But also another thing you gotta look at. What was the guy named, Betsy, remember what was the guy named that Clay had up here, Frank, the starch collar? Frank,
God.
let me tell you what happened to him. You can ask Ken the Bozo, and I'm gonna ask him next time I have a meeting. You cannot take a consultant and be over Dillon County employees, give orders to Dillon County employees as a consultant.
Frank Brockington.
Frank Rocken. Ken the Bozo and them made Clay get rid of him because it was illegal. How that, I don't know who the man from Dollar, when he comes over here and goes to work. How is he gonna go over there and tell Angel and them what to do and not do? You cannot do, you can't direct.
He's not gonna do that. He's about to go through Tim because he's not their direct
So
supervisor.
he might call Tim every time Tim have to call him and tell
No,
him.
he's not gonna call him. He's gonna say, I recommend we make these changes in the way.
We
you
the
do
only
it."
county that's got an outside source doing that.
I think it said there was 2 more back.
We're behind.
About to come on board.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Me and Mr. Townsend told Mr. Hopper 3 weeks ago to put, you know, when we was up after the meeting, to advertise, put the price where we could probably get somebody, even if you had to raise up a little bit. I've been looking on the association, there ain't been no advertising with no price on it. So I'm just saying, but I mean, the votes is there, if I wanna do it, I ain't fussing with it, but I just feel like that we just, $246,000 a year is what you would pay. I'm not
Didn't
against
you
it.
say we already had the money in there though, Tim? It was already in the budget?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ken, you got money you count on, you gotta spend it.
I know you ain't talking.
I agree with that.
Man, I know Robbie just didn't say that. I'm just saying, look,
Let's go and buy this right here real quick. Like, no, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I just wish we would, I mean, cause look, they can't do the reassessment, it ain't gonna take them till next year. We got plenty of time.
But they said it was.
But look,
Yeah.
it's professional service, and I know our rules, you don't have to put it out for bids, you clear on that. But for the public's sake, let's just put it out for bids in 2 or 3 months and see what the bids come in. Well, this company you hiring, that guy told us the other day, he's got Saluda County, that they haven't even done theirs yet.
See, here's
So it's
what,
a brand new company we doing business with.
I understand the money, but
It's a brand new company.
here's the thing with me.
Ain't no way we should give no
I've been
brand new
here,
company
I've been here for 2
$300.
years down here. Let's keep the can on down the road a little bit. I have built my whole entire career off of doing it now instead of kicking the can.
I
and
understand.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
But let's just
And
put
we
it out
don't
for
know.
bids. I mean, let them do everything, yeah, put it out for bids. And if we don't get no bids, give it to the company.
Well, and I'll say this, we contacted the Department of Revenue to find out if there was anybody else out there that they would recommend doing it. And they didn't have, the only ones that they knew of that they would recommend was this group. So that's why we got
There's a
it.
company, let me see what the name of it is. I'll tell you somebody that does that stuff. And I'm not saying they the right one.
Yeah.
But somebody sent me something the other day from, and it said another company, let me see what it, you probably heard of it, let me see what it says.
It's hot. Mr. Washington.
But I just wish we would try to get somebody, like we said before, advertise, put the price on it. You get somebody from another county to come in with this job, you start paying them $20,000 more than what these other counties is paying, and you still save $300,000. Oh, I'm just,
Mr. Phil,
Uh-huh.
I'm in agreement with Robbie.
I'm just, hold on just a
I
minute.
think we should put it out for bids and then post.
If you don't get nobody, hire the company to do it. Look, I'm for hiring the man that's gonna come over here and do it, give him a job over here.
If they're able to do
See?
it. They get ready to practice with Dillon County. I want to practice with my constituents.
No, they say that's camera system, hold on just a minute. It's called, Snyder. So that's one of them they use, and there's another thing on there people say that use. So these other counties is using to do their reassessment, ones that ain't got enough staff. I just like for us, I mean, I'm not against the company, I just wish we would just bid it out, that'd be my trouble, I mean, my thing is just bid it out, you know, and if you don't, you know, they ain't gonna be able to start right away anyway.
They could start right away, couldn't they? If approved. I mean, it ain't been approved yet.
Patricia was saying something.
I said I'm in agreement with Robbie. Why are we gonna let a new company come into Dillon County and practice with our constituents?
They ain't never been in the business before, other than working for other
Well, we
counties.
can't put it out for
It's
bids.
a brand new company, they ain't got one customer. That they've
Put it
done,
out for bids and post it out.
this company we gonna contract with don't have one customer that they've done a reassessment with. So we gonna be the first one, we signed it today.
And then we're gonna get them 300.
They don't even have Saluda County locked in for done it, they got agreement, talking to them. That'd be my thing is, I mean,
I just don't understand the rules.
all these years, Angel did the thing last time, Department of Revenue never said nothing about it, they passed it. So, if they passed it, why don't we just, you know, get somebody to do it in the house?
But from my
The
understanding,
other
they were half,
counties are
but she
paying
didn't do.
60,000, we
What?
can pay
They
80.
half of them, and she didn't even get reassessed.
I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying what they what's it called, but and I'm not saying she's the one that can do it, I'm just saying let's just put it out for bids, I mean, you know, but I'm okay whichever way it goes, I just, you know, I can only tell people what I vote on, I can't be responsible for nobody else, what nobody else votes on, if the votes is there, vote on it, I don't care, but I know that's they've gone up $45,000 in a 2-year, or $90,000 in a 2-year period. I mean, they've shot the juice stores over $90,000 more, and they cut the days down from 3 to 2. And plus, you got to give them in that contract, you got to buy their gas or pay them mileage or give them a car to drive. All that's in the contract. And they ain't even counting
A
employees.
vehicle.
Vehicle, yeah, all that's in there. That'd be my thing. But, you know, undoubtedly, I mean, we
So the
just,
vehicle, is a vehicle to be in Dillon, or vehicle for them to drive back and forth from Darlington or wherever they are?
Just when they're doing reassessment here.
It's once they get here, then they can use it while they're working in the county. It's not to commute with.
I don't want to bring up nobody, but my good buddy Roger Bear, he's a consultant for Dillon County. He needed a printer the other day, and Neil told him, no, you can't get no county printer. Neil told him the other day, you can't have no county printer because you ain't a county employee.
We ain't gotta give them a county car, we can give them paid mileage for that. But anyway,
But anyway,
okay.
I mean, whatever way it happens, I mean, the only thing I'm doing just, I'm okay with it.
Said your part.
Yeah, I'm saying my part.
Then I'm gonna ask a question. You went to the association and asked for those that were able to do this? Didn't you tell me that's what you did?
We contact Department of Revenue.
Department of Revenue.
Because they're, you know, the ones responsible for the outcome.
The ones that approve it.
Yeah, and so we asked them if there was anybody that they recommend, and they recommended this group, and this was the one that they knew of that had been doing it.
And
'Cause you got-
they knew that they could do it.
Yeah, because one of the guys that's here, that's involved in it's the tax assessor for Darlington County, and one's the tax assessor for Anderson County.
Okay. So we did that.
And I followed up with both of those county administrators to get their thoughts on it.
You requested the proposal.
Yeah.
We've got this.
Yes, sir.
Any further discussion?
One more thing.
All right.
In the
Then I'm
PD
gonna call for the vote.
In the PD area, a tax assessor, average, 75,000 for certified. Anderson County, you got 100,000, 107,000, some of them counties like Greenville. Wouldn't it be a lot easier for them, like I say, I was under the impression that we were gonna advertise it 3 weeks ago and put, what did you say, Mr. Townsend, between 85 and 100?
I think we said we were gonna put a range from 80 to 100.
But see, none of that's been done, so we ain't tried to hire no tax assessor at that price.
I think If I'm not mistaken.
So if we go hire this
directed the
company-
HR department to do that.
She did, I recommend the HR department to advertise it again, and the figure, the 80 to 100 was not put on there, that is correct. But we have not, even when we've advertised this thing all along, for the last 2 years, we have never had anyone contact us that had any
Ask us what the
certification.
salary was. We ain't
But
had
if-
nobody ask.
But if we put it out there, they probably with that price, and they know they can get that price, they probably be like county administrator, they come want the job, you know what I'm saying? But they want it when you call up really $50,000, you know what I'm saying?
When we was hiring the county administrator, we had two.
But we have not
We got
had
good, we
anyone
got
contact
bad. We got
HR.
good, we got
But we
ten.
had two, and we was offering right decent money.
But what I'm getting at, I just feel like that, why don't we try that before we go, because once you get these people a 2-year contract, you got $500,000 unless you can come up and pay them, you stuck with them for 2 years.
3-year contract, right, 10
No,
with an
2-year
option.
2-year option for 3.
Yeah.
So you
You know,
use up 2.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a clause that we won't break that contract. We can with cause, with 30 days.
Cause.
How much you gonna pay me a year, Mr.
It's 66 a year, the money comes in with the reassessment, is where we're coming in with the money. They're doing 66,000 a year to go into that office.
It also said in there, in that contract, that they will, go in there, so many, 24,000 parcels,
Right,
and you're trying to 15.
then they can go back 10
Whenever they
years.
do the.
And a lot of parcels around here ain't got no property, no buildings on them, so they don't do. What's your second?
Mr. Chairman, the tree says good. Repeat that, true.
In the contract, it says something about being able to go back 10 years on homestead, on any findings, and then it was like, they get paid 65, we get paid 65%, and they get paid 35%.
That's
That
right.
was-
It's
that-
an option of the county whether we go back to
Yeah,
10 years or not.
That would be separate if we
required.
wanted to do that, but right now, I don't recommend doing that.
Yeah.
That was the audit thing that they put in there.
All right, we've got a motion and a second. All in favor of approval? All opposed?
I oppose.
And the reason, can I say something?
Sure.
The reason I'm opposing today is because I don't think it's right for Dillon County to pay one employee that's worked 2 days a week $100,000. That's the reason I'm opposing. I think it's a great idea, but when you're paying one employee to work 2 days a week $100,000, I think that's
It's a
ridiculous.
slap to every other employee's
I think it's
face.
ridiculous.
It's a slap to every other employee's face.
And then a lot of people gonna lose some property if we go back. It's right here, it's gonna hurt the poor people. And the
Hurt a lot of
middle
people. You know,
More people gonna get off
A lot of
of
people lose
that.
their
Their
stuff
stuff
behind
gonna
the
depreciate instead of jacking 10 or 15% on everything.
I just think, you know, as a governing body, with $100,000, we could have hired
and the county.
4 employees to work a year, you know.
I
They're
think it's
paying,
66, if I'm not
It's
no, but you
66
gotta have a
run off.
reassessment in there
The
too.
reassessment once.
And they gonna do it out the office over there, you know what I'm saying?
And it, hey, that ain't including their mileage and all that.
Yeah, you wait to get total on it.
There won't be no mileage, because they'll be driving the county vehicles when they do this.
Yes.
So you telling me you can let a county, you can let a contractor drive a county vehicle?
You can, because I've done it before in the past, because when we did reassessment in Marion,
You let 'em-
we had Sam Brogdon as assessor, but we had to hire 3 other people to come in on weekends. And in order to do it, we contracted, and the agreement was that they would use the county vehicles.
Pay mileage if you want to. It doesn't matter.
But we wouldn't be going back
This
on
is
anybody's
a brand
taxes.
new company that nobody's ever done, the company, and I'm not saying the guys that's doing it, because I think they know what they're doing. But this new company is a brand new company that ain't got one reassessment under the belt, and they gonna come to Dillon County and get $500,000.
But Tim, on that reassessment though, they ain't going back no 5 to 10 years.
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
No,
this
not
is,
changing
this
much.
is just what we're required by law. State law requires you to reassess every 5 years.
Bobby, and the 5 or 10 years is for people who's living in a house
Yeah.
and they're
But
not claiming
you're-
their
you're-
4 or 6%.
yeah.
That's where the 10,
Yeah.
5 or 10 will go back.
But that's over, with. We done voted.
But you got, going back to answer your question, you have to reassess every 5 years. Now, what we're doing, we're delaying, you can have a 1-year delay, which we're doing. But that means when we do this reassessment, we have to come back in 4 years. You don't get an extra year in there. So this will be 6 years, then a 4-year.
Let me ask you a question. All this you're gonna put a burden on all the citizens. You're giving you a penny sales tax if that passes. Then you're going around, might go up on their taxes. You know, don't you
See,
think
the
it's?
Dillon's
But now,
is-
when you do reassessment, Brad, you do reassessment, but you're supposed to do rollback,
That's
okay?
for the first year.
To keep it
1 year.
level.
But after that, it's the
And the other thing about the capital sales tax is, property tax only hits those people that own property, okay? Capital sales tax is on anybody that spends. Plus, you look at it, at least 40% probably, if not more, is gonna be paid on the capital sales tax, people that don't even live in your county.
See, if we're talking about capital sales tax. please.
Capital sales tax though, it ain't gonna happen unless the people vote on it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right. They got, the county votes on that, we
Yeah.
decide that.
But Betsy remembered this. If Mr. Buzzard hadn't fought like the devil to get Lighten their $600,000, they'd have never got it with the Betsy. The county would have never gave it to them. They had to fight like the devil. Lakeview, Matthew,
Still ain't got it.
Lakeview still got, ain't
Well, they got
half of them.
some because I helped them get it.
Matthew got half, they got half.
I was the
of it.
one up here
So really,
against
Dillon
some people
County
that was
right now-
fighting to keep it from them.
Right now, Dillon
And you
County,
called our names.
Lakeview.
but they only got half of it. Dillon County still owes the town of Lakeview about $350,000 on that capital, on the
Not
first
now
one.
because there was an agreement made.
There was a settlement.
There's
there
a
was a
settlement made, but
settlement.
is it right?
Yeah.
Is it right for the?
Well, that's
people-
just like we made a settlement on that judicial building that's
But
still
I'm saying,
messed
is it
up
right
there.
for
We
the-
can't go get no
Wait,
money. Is
wait,
that right?
Wait a minute, Steve. Is
I'm
it
just
right-
asking you a question.
Is it right for the citizens of Lakeview, the town of Lakeview, to cut half of the money out just to make a settlement because they couldn't get the payment?
That was all before our time, Robbie.
I think
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
money.
We settled once we were on here.
Yeah.
All that happened before we got here though.
They made that.
I hope we got a better council now.
They made that agreement to get half because they were getting none.
They getting none, I agree with
They
you.
getting none.
That's
So
what
half
I'm
is
saying.
better than none.
Me and you agreement on that,
Okay,
Mr.
all
Chairman.
right. We agree with that.
But let's move on to something
And I
else.
think
Tax
this is the
assessment.
reason why you have that, they've got a committee, right?
No, they got a
They
committee
had a
before.
committee before.
But I'm gonna say this,
before.
these towns that hollering, we ain't got no money,
Like Lakeview,
we
they
want
can't even do
money,
the budget 'cause they don't
capital
have
project
They don't
sales
have the
tax can help these. And the reassessment will help them for sure.
But a meal don't mean that much in the town, like Lighter Lakeview, their meals don't mean that much, so it ain't gonna really help them when you move in
Yeah,
here.
it don't mean.
It'll help more than what they got.
Yeah, but when you raise it up on everybody, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go past
But
that.
it's easier to go and ask this somebody else, can you give me,
Let's go
give me?
past, let's go, we gonna have
Well,
enough discussion.
Mr. Chair, let me make
Just
one
one time.
clarification.
All right,
We
okay,
have
all
enough
right,
discussion.
go ahead, Tim.
With your capital sales tax, I don't know how it was done years ago, but now it requires that if you've got 15 projects, so if you got 15 projects on the ordinance, those are the 15 projects you do. You can fund those in one or two ways. One way is that you fund it out as the money comes in, and I think that might have been the way it was
Yeah.
done back then. The way that most counties are doing it now is you go out and do a bond up front. A bond for whatever amount of money that you show in that capital sales tax. All those projects have to be done with that money. You can't divert and do something else. You have to do those projects that's on the list. And you get to do them up front instead of having to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the road.
And you can specify the order that they're done in, or
That's
the order
correct.
that they're funded in. It may
Yep.
not be completed in time.
That's correct.
You can specify that in the law.
Does anybody know how much money this, money's supposed to bring in?
26,
26 million?
over 8 years.
Over 8 years.
That's what it's projected. But
That's
if
what
you
the
also-
Department of Revenue is estimating.
But if you also read it, it also said on that same thing that Dillon County was a declining economy and there was no guarantee that it would be 26
Yeah.
million.
So what happens if, okay, so there ain't no guarantee you can get all the projects. you want.
Normally what you do, so go back to my 15 projects. It's maybe 13 of those are your priorities, and then you have 2 alternates. That on the bottom, that if the money comes into that, you do those. If it doesn't, then you stick with the
But what you do if
13.
they don't come in for the 13 projects? There ain't no guarantee you might get one more.
You start with number one, you work as far as the money goes.
Well, let's put Lighter Lakeview at the top
Very,
of the
very,
list.
very few times.
Hey,
Lighter Lakeview at the
let's
top of
hope
the list.
Lighter votes for it.
Yeah.
But you better put
Let's hope Lighter
And
votes
it's
for it.
glad I let you-
Lighter
let you
probably
elect.
vote for it if we give more.
Very, very,
everybody else.
Rob, very
We got a
few
good
of the
man
last
from out on
few years
there,
have come
Mr.
in
Walt Brown.
with less.
Walt Brown's a good
Yeah,
guy.
very few have come in that didn't have the money to pay for it. I don't think I know of one. Because you budget
I'm just
conservatively,
I'm
not
gonna tell you,
liberally.
it ain't gonna be loud and let me be letting you know.
Lakeview did Lighter, okay. Let's just give them each one an appointment, because we don't need the town of Lakeview and town of Lido fussing over who will split that appointment.
And that's what I was reading, I don't think we have the option on that. Because I
We
think the
don't.
municipality, city will pick one from Ladder Lakeview, which I don't even see how that was
But
right.
I
I
still
was the
think we gotta
same
go
way.
back to the county council, because they said.
Well,
the county
on the
project.
projects, yeah, on the projects, but with the picking, I think the city has two, and then they have to pick one. From what I was reading, if I understood it right, it was saying that the city was the biggest municipality of Dillon, and then they would pick one from the town of Ladder or the town of Lakeview.
Well, I know the city of Marion County done it, the reason they split it there is because they got 4 municipalities.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason they had to split it there, because of Marion County.
Yeah.
But now, I was watching Fairfield County Council meeting, they've been working on this thing for over a year, and they decided last night not to go through with it, with that penny tax. They said it's just too much, wasn't appetite with the people right
Too
now.
much jargon.
Yeah, they just said they gonna hold it off for a year, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and again, you know,
I'll be honest with you,
I know
Brad said
some-
something made sense, I believe. I think that when these, well, you got all this tax and stuff coming out in November, people gonna get, and I told Jackie Hayes this, in November, people gonna be getting their tax notices. The city of Dillon goes up, we go up as the county, or the county goes up, not we, but the county goes up, and all these other little fees added in. I think it's gonna be a bad time for that thing, that's just my opinion. You know
I
what I'm
don't think, but, and again, me going back
They go
to
to
how
tax
I
notice
feel
on
about
November.
it, but how we go
October.
back, I don't think it's I don't think it should be us sevens to
You see,
tell a person
oh, I
what they
agree.
can't
Yeah, I
do, you know what I'm
agree, I
saying?
agree.
If they want it, they do. If they don't, they don't. Do I think it'll pass?
But if it
I'm hearing
fails,
50-50, it's done,
But if it fails,
it's done.
who has it cost the money? Dillon County, because we got to pay.
That's
law
exactly
firm.
right, yeah.
So if we
And
put
we
on
also
there-
got to raise taxes to get these projects.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you,
So, you put it on there and
if you
give
put it
them
on the
all
ballot, and it don't go through, you've lost Dillon County's money with it.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing to do with the city of Dillon, town of Loudoun, town of Lakeview. It's Dillon County's money, because Brandon's gonna get paid.
All right, I'm moving on to the next item. We threw with all discussion on
Yeah,
that
let's
during
go.
this meeting. All right, next item is the CTC Rocky Program Management Agreement. As y'all know, various roads were selected and presented to the CTC. They had their own input because they were in charge of their own money. They took that money and they allotted a certain amount to Dillon County for a rocking program.
Did we get a
Yeah,
paper
they've
on that? Where's that at, yourself?
You should have that there, it says Parish and Partners.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Parish and Partners.
That's, Poplar Creek Road, Shadeland Drive, South Park Court, Crowley Drive, and Hazy Grove Road.
All right, now just let me finish, please let me just finish what I'm gonna say. All right, Denny, you wanna discuss it, we'll discuss it,
All right.
like we did the rest of it, we'll just keep talking. But anyway, with this right here, this is an agreement where the CTC gave the county the money, management of the program is included in the money. County requested a proposal from Parish and Partners as the consulting firm. They managed it the last time that we did that to make sure it was done right. I think the county was pleased with the condition of the roads at that time. And they've got their proposal here. It's a county contract and we will pay and be reimbursed by the CTC. Contract to manage it is on the back's $20,838.90. That's what the contract is. Is there a motion that we approve this contract? Got a motion and I second. Is there any discussion?
I think it's a good deal, let's vote for it.
All in favor? All opposed? All right, that was done. Mr. Administrator, you had an item you added to the agenda, a request from
I'm in favor.
PD Community Action.
Yes, sir. I had a call from the PD Community Action Board member last week. As y'all know, or some of you may know, some of you may not, they have, I think it was Stewart High School that they got in the sale or somehow. They're doing some cleanup around there, and all that they're asking is us if we can put a dumpster out there for them to put that stuff in to haul it off. It has to be approved by y'all, but one of the things that I am going to make sure that they understand is nothing out of there it should be all stuff that can go to the landfill, not anything that's got any asbestos or anything like that in it, because that would have to be tested first. And
Need a motion on that?
that Kevin will check it out every so often, be sure, but all they're asking for is to put a dumpster right there and dump it for.
Does everybody understand that?
Right now.
Stuart Hines.
Okay.
I said, PD, Community Action got something there?
It's Head Start. It's gonna be Head Start.
Head Start,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I'll make a motion to do that.
We got a motion to approve, is there a second? All in favor? All opposed? Is there a motion the meeting be adjourned?
Make that motion.
Is there a second? All in favor? It passed. All right.